Hey guys, I just thought I would share with you a sector that we at Master of the Markets identified a couple of weeks ago, and they've all just started to break out and look really good. So that sector is the REITs. All right, so if you're looking at all your sectors here, real estate, okay, commercial property coming in here, these are your ones to be looking at. But let's look at the sector first. What you'll notice is that this is the top of the GFC. It is still down from the GFC in 2007. So it's pretty much done nothing for 20 years. What you can see here is that you had your beautiful wave one, wave two, then an extended wave three, wave one, two, three, four, five, wave three, you wave four, and then one, two, three, four, five, wave five. Then what you had was that you had a 1/3, 2/3 retracement of that whole move. And you'll notice that we came down to the FIB 618. So that COVID low there was the bottom of the retracement of the whole move. So this now is the beginning of the next move. What we don't know is that wave one, that's wave two, and this is about to go into wave three and go ballistic into the public participation, or are we wave one and this is still wave two and we have some kind of running flat or some kind of expanded flat? I doubt the expanded, but I could see a running flat where it comes out to the high, in, and then out as well. But either way, it is looking good in the long term. And what we've got right now is a beautiful breakout of major resistance. Okay, so you can see here, sellers, 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 and now we've broken through. So the sector has broken out. So this is what you do. It's all about, TA helps you learn how to ride the waves. Macro analysis and looking at your sectors and stuff like that can help you identify where the good surf spots are. We know with that breakout that the surf's going to be good in the real estate sector. So now let's go to the real estate sector and then you can find some good trades. Goodman Group is the best of the best, okay, but it's run hard. Goodman Group is, they have all the Amazon factory sector and you can see it's already in it. Like you can't get an entry now. It's already gone. So let's look at the next one. SCG. Centre Group. They own all of your Westfield shopping centres, etc. So from there, you can see that we've had a breakout here as well. So resistance, resistance, resistance has broken, turned into support, and now broken up. So you can see this one has started to break out of its downtrend. We've had a change of market structure, and we're going up. We are coming into a little bit of an area to be careful of here because you've got a lot of trap money here, all the buyers here. But once you get through there, you're sweet. So just need to get through this $3.80. Once you get through there, there's no trap money. It's all just sellers above that. Okay, so SCG, keep an eye on it if we can get through that 380 and test through. Stockland, SGP. All right, same thing. It is breaking out. Okay, so from the GFC, smashed, and going there, low there, and now resistance, 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 resistance. We possibly breaking through. Okay, so we've still got 2 weeks left in the month, but a nice little breakout there. Weekly candle, you can see we started to change and break out. So maybe we might get a little retest and go from there. So SGP is looking good. Then you look at VCX. Same thing, breaking out. This is one of the ones that we were looking at. Change of market structure. Okay, again, running into a bit of a wall now. So you're going to have old support that'll be resistance. So hopefully get a little bit of a thing and we can get through there as well. GPT. Again, change of market structure. Okay, you'll notice what's that? Inverse head and shoulder. Okay, so the downtrend is over into an uptrend. So as long as it's above that $4, it's in an uptrend. So notice how they're all in good market structure. MGR. This one hasn't yet, but if it gets above here, it will. All right, so looking for that lower low. So once you break through here, then you're good on that one. DXS. Same thing. This one hasn't yet, but we've got a potential double bottom. So once it shows us they can get through here, why didn't that support become resistance? Why hasn't that? That's a big, so we get through there, double bottom reversal off there. CHC. Look at that, followed it to a T. So change of market structure, and then you can start to see. Okay, doing that, and then I change of market structure there. So we're coming into the zag zone here. If we can get through that $17, be a good sign. We don't want it to fall back below $7.80. A couple other ones that I was keeping an eye on. CNI was a good one. I think it was. Yes, Insure Capital. So that one just broke out. You see here, change of market structure. Just broke out now, looking pretty good there as well. So yeah, go through your list of all your real estate there, and you've got the largest cap ones at the top, and then you might even want to look for some little micro cap ones there as well. But that sector has broken out. All right, so keep an eye on that, and as long as they hold their market structure, they are good. Reflecting on a couple of the trades that I talked about recently, Appen has shot up 100% again. So it's at a level now where, you know, some sellers will probably start stepping in a little bit because we have hit the fib retracement level, the 382. All right, so as a short-term trader, you'd probably look to start taking a little bit of profit off the table. Let's go and see what we're seeing. So it just depends when you get in. Obviously, we haven't had a thing, so you've got a big move there from 93 cents up to $1.70 without it. So you know, it would be healthy to get a pullback, but wherever you got in will depend on, you know, you could be giving back 30% gains for it to still be a healthy trend. So there's no reversal, but when you're sitting on massive gains, you know, I talked about it on YouTube a while ago at 40 cents, you know, you're sitting on a 4x. Then I talked about it again on YouTube at 80 cents, you're sitting on a 2x. You know, so you've just got to think about your profits, and there's nothing wrong with taking partial profits and things like that to, lock some food. So it's still 100% bullish, but there could be some short-term fluctuations. It might even come back down to here and do something like that, because this could be an A, B, C before it goes up. You know, and if you got in there, you're wiping out your whole gains. So we don't know what it's doing yet. The thing to do is just go to the smaller time frames and look for a change of market structure here. So at the moment, it is still selling higher and buying higher. But if it starts to go through here, I wonder why it's buying lower, then selling lower, and then you get a change of market structure. Okay, so that's the kind of thing that you look for. So Appen, been phenomenal trade, but it's getting a bit frothy here. No reversal yet, not even on the hourly. However, it may. This is the first point where sellers might step in because it's the 382. But until we get more data, it's too hard to know. EVN, this one took off from the breakout here that we talked about. So still in bullish market structure. So while it's above that $3.90, this one's fine. Volume's confirming it. Everything's all right there as well. Okay, so EVN's still good. PBH, I talked about back at 48 cents, and it's had a nice takeoff now. But still in. So what it's done is come up to old support. That is becoming resistance right now. So again, you'd be sitting on 50% profits right now. You might want to take a little bit off the table. Nothing has changed yet. As long as the buyers step in off our zone here, we're okay. But if it went down, up, selling lower, and then changed, then you've got to change your market structure off your support that's been flipped to resistance zone. Okay, with blinkers of your bearish divergence going up. Okay, so again, depends on your time horizon, what you're aiming to go. If you're looking at it in your swing account, as long as it's above here, it's bullish. Okay, so 54 cents. But if you brought on the breakout, that's where it is. That's your stop loss. So you'd still be in your swing. Short-term trading, you've hit your first target, which is old support, is new resistance. Easy as that. So it depends on what your time horizon is. But it's hit its first target, TP1. If we can get through there, if it starts to get through there, I then go, ooh, well, this trap money is happy to hold, or it's already got out. Then I've got nothing to worry about till the really up at the next gap, which is a long way away. So, or even here, starting to look at this kind of stuff. All right, so PBH looking good. And the little brother of PBH is BET. And I'm looking at that one to see if this one takes off out of here as well. So if we go, and what you'll notice here is that we're at a possible bottom area here, and I'm waiting to see if we can get above here. So if we can get above there, then what you'd have is bullish divergence, and you start to get a reversal off here. So if we can get a daily close above 9.5, then that might be a nice one as well. MFG, still waiting for this guy to... So, like I talked about last video, you've got your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C. Okay, and are we going to come up? So I like the fact that support there didn't become resistance. Volumes come down on lower in volume. Everything's all looking good there. What I just need to see now is a change of market structure. So right now, I want it to come up. I want it to pivot. I want the buyers come in higher and then change. If it does that, you beauty. And then we just need to get above there and, yeah, just completely sweet. All right, so everything's still good with this one. Still buying there, buying equal, buying higher. Okay. I just don't know if this is going to go out and break out, or if we come back down maybe again before doing it. Are we still stuck in a range or not? All right, things don't start trending really well until we break out above here. But at the moment, good early sign. Nothing telling me that it's not doing what it should do, which is still break out. CRED still on the breakout. So this one's still kicking along. It's going to be a slow burner, so don't expect to get rich overnight on it. But yeah, as long as it's above here, nothing to worry about. It's completely good and in bullish market structure. And TLT, which I talked about months ago and bottoming back here, it's changed market structure. Okay, so from there, bullish divergence, change of market structure now through here. So your treasury bonds are looking very tasty and very nice. Okay, off extremely high volume off this low here as well, which so happens to be the same support as the GFC, tech bubble bottom, etc. as well. So yeah, massive good buying opportunity here. And you've now had, you can see here, it's been bearish market structure. You'll get at least a 1/3, 2/3 retracement on this one. So yeah, TLT still looking good there. HM1 still kicking on. Yeah, it's the same thing. This one's still kicking on while it's above here. It could have a, what we do want, if it comes down, we want to see this resistance become support and then go. If it does that, you beauty. If it comes back below and goes below here, I then go, well, hang on, they're buying there. Why aren't they buying again? So while it's above $2.40, she's fine. But yeah, we're just probably a little bit of a pullback here and see how she pulls up on this, if this resistance becomes support there. Just got Bubs Australia here. If this one, so you can see it's still massive bearish market structure. So selling lower, buying lower. Okay, but if we buy equal here and then we come up and then we put in a reversal here and that 18 cents, then what you'd have is ending diagonal on a double bottom, breaking out off some bullish divergence, lowering volume. So it's on my watch list, and it's one that I'm keeping an eye on, but I just want to see, it's definitely showing bullish signals. I just need those signals to turn into a trigger. So yeah, Bob's on my watch list and showing some potential bottom in here. But I need that signal to turn into a trigger, which is they're no longer selling lower, they're no longer buying lower, and we can start to reverse up. Another potential one, same with CHN, and the fact that is this, I'm looking at it being something similar to this. Okay, and the fact that you got your double bottom reversal. So I'm looking at here as well, your double bottom reversal, but only if it gets above here. Okay, because then I would be like, okay, well, they're buying equal, they're buying this, so we've moved into sideways, and we move into trending. So it needs to get above that $1.85. So still weak. This is weekly candle. It's not something that we haven't seen, but again, it's on the watch list to see if this has moved from a downtrend into a sideways, which then we'll be looking for it to break up. All right, guys, I'll leave it there so I don't make it too long. But yeah, just be really careful with the markets as well, because the American FOMC meeting is tonight, and they are doing their rate cut. So I think it's. Just wanted to say also be careful, guys, because in 1 day in 17 hours, we've got the FOMC meeting, and we're looking to get our rates dropped. Okay, and the way to think about it is if they drop 0.5 or 0.75, which would be extreme, it would be really bad for the markets. They'd probably start nuking. The reason why you got to think of it like a retail shop. So as a shop that's selling clothes, whatever it is, you'll have certain sales throughout the year to stimulate the shop during quiet periods, just to bring in extra customers, etc. That's normal. That's just to stimulate the shop. Just like when they cut rates and stuff, it's just to stimulate the economy and get people spending. However, where we are now is a bit different with the yield curve inversion, where if they're cutting rates now, it's not out of the goodness of their heart. It's because they've acted too late, and they have to. Their hands are forced, kind of thing, And the way to think about that is, if the shop all of a sudden went 50% off, all stock must go by this end of the month or something like that. That's not just a normal sale. There's internal reasons within the shop as to why they're having that sale. Either they've ordered too much stock and they're trying to get rid of excess stock, or they need cash by the end of the month for whatever reason. Maybe something big happened on the building and they've got to get it replaced, and they need tens of thousands of dollars to do that. Or maybe they're closing down, they're going bankrupt and they're running out of money. So that's why they're having the sale. All right. So that's a different sale compared to just a normal, Easter sale or Cyber Monday, or, stuff like that just happens all the time to stimulate those periods. These are internal issues. So if they're doing a 0.25, could be okay. You might have some initial kind of drop, but it should be a kind of okay. Whereas if it's 0.5 or higher, then historically that has not ended well for the markets. Like, that's when the GFC got smashed. During the tech bubble, we were already in a downturn, and then when it went 0.5, that got smashed. Same periods when the yield curve was inverted, etc. So yeah, just it all depends on kind of what happens there. So just be very cautious in the market right now. And once you kind of see what happens there, see how the data reacts, and then you can follow it from there. At the end of the day, if your stocks are in an uptrend, they stay in your account. Okay, never ever get spooked because of a market downturn. All it means is that you go and look at everything you own and go, okay, it changes market structure here. This is why I exit. Do it now in case panic does come. So then you're acting on data instead of emotions. All right, that is how I always know to get out at these levels or get in, is because I've already pre-planned. Planning is the key to success. And if you become an emotional trader, acting on fear or acting on greed, you'll never be successful. Okay, so yeah, that's where we're at right now. You've only got 17 hours to go, and it will be a market mover. So just be really, really careful until that happens, and you can kind of see what's going on from there. All right, everyone, take care. If you like the video, please like and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one.